is only a few years old, but it's already full of life.
Aye, this reef is busy, even if it's not very big.
Hey, it's big enough.
Who said that?
I'm right here.
Show yourself.
Oh, here I am. I'm a frogfish. Name's Anton.
Whoa, you look so much like the reef, I didn't see you there, matey.
That is the idea. I'm camouflaged, which means I blend in with what's around me. It keeps me safe from bigger fish who want to eat me, like those sharks.
Sharks?
Everybody hide.
I thought I smelled food.
Let's head to a bigger reef.
See what I mean?
You fooled them, matey.
Fascinating. These other fish can't blend in like the frogfish, but the reef has lots of places for them to hide.
This reef keeps us and all our friends safe.
It is our home sweet home.
Oh, look out! Whew. Sorry about that. We'll fix the pedals. Now the Gup X steering isn't working right.
Aye, and as soon as you fix the steering, something else will break.
I know, but she's the first Gup I ever built, so I can't give up on her. Maybe if I pedal a little faster. Yep, that's good. Oh, that's bad.
Tweak, matey, are you all right?
Yep, but now I gotta fix the steering, the pedal, the rudder, the top, the bottom.
Is there anything on the Gup F that doesn't need fixing?
The seats are still comfy.
Captain, the storm tracker shows that there's a hurricane on the way.
Octopod to Kwazii, Shellington and Tweak. There's a hurricane heading your way.
And it's moving fast.
Take cover in the Gups. There's not enough time to return to the Octopod.
Aye, aye, Captain. We'll ride out the storm in the Gup Sea.
Very good. Barnacles out.
There's a hurricane about to hit, matey.
Storm coming. Oh, everyone take cover.
I gotta go back for the Gup F.
There's no time, matey.
Kwazii, Tweak, Shellington, are you all right?
Aye, Captain. The Gup Sea took a pounding, but she's still in one piece.
Wish I could say the same about the Gup F.
The reef!
Jumping jellyfish! There's nothing left!
Where's Anton? Ahoy, matey! Glad I found you.
Oh, I'm not. I mean, if I'm that easy to see, then I'm not camouflaged. How will I hide from the sharks?
We can't hide either.
I see what you mean. Captain, the coral reef's been destroyed, and these fishies need a new place to live. We have to do something.
Agreed. Dashi, sound the Octo alert. Octonauts, to the launch bay. Octonauts, the reef dwellers need our help. Their home was destroyed by the hurricane, and now they have no shelter or protection.
Maybe we could move all the fish to another reef.
There may not be enough time to move them before the second part of the hurricane hits.
Second part?
A hurricane starts with strong winds and waves that stir up the ocean. Then there's calm like it is now. But that's because we're in the quiet centre of the storm, known as the eye. After the eye passes, it's followed by winds and waves even stronger than the first ones.
But the fishies will never survive that without a reef.
What if we build them a new reef?
Ah, you're talking about making an artificial reef, Captain.
Artificial reef?
An artificial reef can be made out of anything, a sunken ship or even an old train carriage.
Algae, sponges, coral and plants attach themselves to it, and that attracts fish who make it their home.
But what could we use to make an artificial reef?
Well, the truth is that the Gup F isn't much of a gup anymore. But I reckon it'd make a great artificial reef.
Captain, the kelp forest is right up ahead.
Thanks, Dashy. Now, let's hurry. Shellington has someone special he wants us to meet.
Oh, can't you just tell us who it is?
No, it's a surprise.
Ooh, is it someone you've known for a long time?
Actually, I've never met him before.
Is it some kind of slimy kelp monster?
No.
Is it a bunch of kelp heading straight for us?
Yeah, the water's full of kelp.
And it's all coming from the kelp forest. Something's not right.
We'd better take a look.
Kelp strands are connected to the seafloor by these special roots. If these roots come loose, the kelp will float away. If too much kelp floats away, there'll be no more kelp forest.
And all these creatures will have nowhere to live.
But what's causing all the kelp to come loose in the first place?
Avast! Look, mateys.
I was afraid of this. Red urchins. Red urchins destroy kelp roots. They can wipe out an entire kelp forest.
Unless there are sea otters around to eat them.
Pearl!
Hello, Shellington.
Everybody, this is my sister Pearl, the sea otter.
Oh, hiya.
Hi there,
Hello.
matey.
Pearl is a scientist, just like me. She knows practically everything about kelp forests and kelp plants.
Actually, kelp isn't a plant at all. It's a type of algae.
See?
So this is who you wanted us to meet.
Not exactly, but I'm sure Pearl can tell us what's wrong with the kelp forest.
Yes. I'm afraid I've fallen a bit behind on my urchin duties.
Urchin duties?
Yes, we sea otters are what's known as a keystone species.
The whole kelp forest depends on us to eat the red urchins so they don't destroy it. It's our duty as sea otters.
But I've never seen you eat an urchin.
Well, actually, as it turns out, I'm allergic to urchins.
Shellington helps the kelp forest in a different way, as an Octonaut. Usually I can keep the urchins under control all by myself, but lately I've been kind of busy with... Well, let me show you. He's right over here. I wrapped him up in kelp so he wouldn't drift away. Everybody, this is Periwinkle.
This is who I wanted you all to meet. My new nephew.
Look at him.
Look how fuzzy he is.
Perry's still just a baby, so I spend most of my time feeding him, cleaning him, and teaching him how to find food.
Once Perry's a little older, he'll be able to dive down to eat red urchins too.
As a matter of fact, it's just about time for Perry's first diving lesson. Oh, but I still have to catch up on my urchin duties.
Pearl, why don't you and Shellington give Perry his diving lesson and let us clear the urchins out of the kelp forest?
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Octonauts, let's do this!
We eat red urchins like this. Now you try. Oh, no, sweetie, that's a rock.
Barnacles to Shellington, how's the diving lesson going?
Well, Perry's found 3 red rocks, 2 red shells, 1 grumpy red crab, but no red urchins. How about you?
It took a while, but we managed to clear the red urchins out of the kelp forest.
Well, that should keep them under control, at least until it gets dark.
Captain, red urchins are most active at night. They might try to come back when the sun goes down.
In that case, we'd better stay the night. We'll take turns looking out for urchins. Now, you're sure you'll be okay up there, Shellington?
Of course, Captain. Nothing like sleeping out under the stars, sea otter style. We're holding hands and holding on to kelp so we don't float away.
Still no sign of any urchins. Hello?
Hey, can't the guy have dinner in peace?
Oh, excuse me. I thought you were... Urchins! Oh no, that's the strand of kelp Shellington's holding on to. Shellington, come in, Shellington. Your kelp strand is loose.
I just want to sleep. Just a few minutes more, Mum.
Flappity flippers! Captain, come in, Captain. The urchins are coming. The urchins are coming. Lots of them.
Kwazii!
What?
Sound the Octo alert. Octonauts to the Gup A.
Fascinating.
Captain Barnacles to Shellington. Find anything interesting in the lagoon?
I found something amazing, Captain. A whole school of Hammerhead Shark pups.
Well, be careful. If they're babies, their parents might be nearby.
Well, actually, hammerhead parents don't take care of their pups at all.
They're on their own from the day they're born. The pups stick together and protect each other until they're old enough to... Oh!
Hey, this stingray don't taste right.
It don't sound right either. And it's kind of hard to chew.
This isn't a stingray, it's a gup!
Hey! Back here! We ain't done with you yet!
Shellington, what's going on?
These 3 hammerhead pups are still learning how to hunt, and the gup confused them. I'm just glad they didn't hurt themselves. Back in the water you go. Now, this should be a safe distance to study them from. Jumping jellyfish! Captain, the hammerheads have all left the lagoon. I've got to find out where they're going. They seem to be in a real hurry.
It's starting to get dark.
And you know what that means.
Nighttime. It's hunting time. Ready? Break!
Oh no! Which way it... Oh! I've got to get out of here before the hammerheads... Oh, get away.
Shellington! Come in, Shellington!
You won't believe this, but I've crashed the Gup D.
Again?
Yes, and I can't follow the hammerhead pup. I need backup.
We've lost contact, Captain.
Dashi, sound the Octo alert. Octonauts to the launch bay. Octonauts, Shellington has crashed the Gup D.
Again?
Yes, he was following 3 hammerhead shark pups. We have to help him.
Captain, it looks like he was heading toward the open ocean. That's a dangerous place for hammerhead pups.
In that case, we'd better hurry. Shellington, are you all right?
I'm fine, Captain, but the Hammerhead Pups are gone. We need to split up to find them and then follow them.
Yeah, follow a little baby hammerhead. This'll be easy.
Just don't follow too closely, Kwazii. They're still very young and the gups may confuse them.
Got it. Shellington, you're with me. Octonauts, let's do this.
Still no sign of any hammerheads. Wait! Shellington, I think I see one of them.
Great! Now, don't let him out of your sight.
That shouldn't be hard. He's just nosing along the seabed like he's looking for something.
I can't see you, Stingray, but I can smell you under there.
Oh, yeah? Smell this!
Hey!
Oh no! The hammerhead just got stung by a stingray!
Don't worry, Peso. Hammerheads don't mind a stingray sting or two.
That won't stop me!
No! How's about them? Go get them, boys!
Uh-oh!
Oh dear, I've got to help him! Hello! Don't be afraid. I'm a medic, and I'm here to take these stinger barbs out. One down, a lot more to go!
Yeah, sharky, sharky, sharky. Aha! Looks like she's after an octopus.
Got you right where I want you.
Actually, it looks like I've got you.
Let go of me, octopus.
I won't be able to follow that pup anywhere if that octopus gets her first. I know.
Tiger shark!
Tweek's new camouflage worked like a charm. That old octopus thought I was a...
Tiger shark!
Good work, Tweek. The rover cam is working perfectly.
Now we can send it in to film the sea creatures living in all that seaweed.
I wouldn't send anything in there if I were you, matey. Or you may never see it again. Things disappear in this part of the ocean. That's why we pirates call it the Sea of Vanishing Ships. They say it's the sea monsters that made them disappear. Slimy monsters of seaweed with long stringy fingers who'd like to take what's not theirs. Yow! See what I mean?
Oh, that's no monster. It's a loggerhead sea turtle. They're great navigators, so they can find their way through anything. Tweek, can you follow it with the rover cam?
You got it, Shellington.
Ooh, where did he go?
Looks like it's the Sea of Vanishing Ships and sea turtles too.
What's that shaking?
I'm picking up some underwater tremors.
We've lost contact, Cap.
Now it's the Sea of Vanishing rover cams.
The rover cam hasn't vanished, Kwazii, but the shaking must have damaged it.
We gotta find it, Cap. I'm going in.
You're not going in alone, Tweek. Sound the Octo Alert. Octonauts, to the launch bay. Octonauts, we're going into that seaweedy mess to find Tweek's rover cam. The driving could get tricky in there. We'll take the Gup X.
You got it, Cap.
Tweek, Peso and Kwazii, you're with me.
We'll be the first to go into the Sea of Vanishing Ships and come back out again, if we're lucky. Shiver, whiskers, 'tis a jungle out there.
I hope it's not the Sea of Vanishing Octonauts.
Don't worry, Peso. We won't get lost in here.
With the Gup X's mapping system, we can always find our way back to the Octopod. This is where we lost contact with the rover cam.
Any sign of it, Tweek?
Nope, nothing yet, Cap.
There's that sea turtle again.
The rover cam was following him when it broke. Let's ask if he's seen it.
Yeah, he disappeared again.
Over there.
Let's try and catch up with him.
There he goes.
There he goes.
There he goes. Now which way did he go?
Pretty flippers. Another tremor.
Hold on, everyone.
Gup X is breaking up.
Tweak, are you all right?
I'm fine, but all that shaking split up the Gup X. We've lost the glider and the octoski.
And the captain and Kwazii.
Tweak to Captain Barnacles. Come in. Cap? Kwazii? Oh, it's no use. The radio's broken too.
Tweak, Peso, are you all right? We've lost contact with the rest of the Gup X.
You mean it's vanished?
No, it's out there. We just need to find it. But first, we need to get the glider moving. Let's go out and check on the damage.
First things first, Peso. I gotta fix the Gup connector.
Gup connector?
I designed the Gup X so the different sections would always be able to find each other. Once the Gup connector is working, it'll pull all the other parts of the Gup X back together.
Along with the captain and Kwazii.
That's right. Now, can you hand me a number 9 spanner?
Of course.
Blasted slimy seaweed.
We'll have to pull it out.
Who said that? I knew it. This sea is full of ghosts.
I thought you said it was full of sea monsters.
That too? Oh, dear. Whatever you be, you'd best be gone.
I can't.
Huh?
I'm stuck. Very possibly forever.
Oh.
A loggerhead sea turtle.
The name's Lenny, and my shell is hard enough to protect me for now, but this thing's getting really heavy.
Don't worry, Lenny. We are the Octonauts, and we'll get you out safely. You may want to pull your head and flippers into your shell just to be safe.
Oh, wish I could. We loggerhead sea turtles can't hide inside our shells. Our heads and flippers are too big.
Then we'll have to be extra careful. Come on, Kwazii. 1, 2, 3, left! Left!
I'll have this Gup connector fixed faster and you can say bunch of munchy crunchy carrots. Number 2 spanner, please. Number 5 screwdriver. Number 3 carrot.
What's that? The slimy seaweed monster, just like in Kwazii's story. Hold on, that's not a monster. It's our rover cam. I'll be right back, Tweak.
A week? Nah, it won't take a week. I'll have this fixed in a jiffy.